Hello, is anyone here with me? Hello. Here I go. I think I'm live finally. I hope someone's here with me so they could see some of the cool stuff I bought today. I wasn't planning on doing this, but here I am. Is anyone here? I bet you someone comes in, and I'm sure someone's gonna come in. Oh, there's my coffee. It's ready. So my coffee's ready. I think my chat is ready. I hope someone's here with me. I don't want to make anyone dizzy with my sculpture. Oh, there's Sherry. There's Nicole. Hi. I hope no one minds this sculpture that I want to show everybody. I hope this doesn't make anyone dizzy. Haunted Housewife. Jacqueline's Treasures. The Black Bud. Hi, welcome in. Is this okay with everybody that I show you my new sculpture that I bought today? If it makes you dizzy, just look away. Oh, I was just heating up some coffee. It's going to be a late night tonight. Hi, Trish. You were just watching another one of my videos and broke away to come. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Susan Schaefer. Hi, Alicia Hurt. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Barb O'Donnell. So this is my sculpture I bought today. It's a kinetic sculpture, and I just did a YouTube short on it, and it's magnificent is what it is. So let me see if I could pull up my chat. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. And by the way, Bonnie, I'll see you in just a little bit. You won't know that I'm there, but I will see you in a little bit. There's Montana Girl Thompson, and there's Nicole again. Thank you so much. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you. Yeah, this is really neat. It's a steel sculpture, and it's all cold forged, and it's artist signed right there and dated. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Absolutely. I guess, Bonnie, I wish I could say what I want to say, but I can't. Anyways, this is cold forged steel, and then it has this little point where this then sits on top of. And oh, I know, I love you too, Bonnie. I love you too. I stay silent for a lot of reasons in some chats. So I do. Oh, thank you. Oh, you loved my video with my mom? Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Mary. Welcome in. And my mom's not going to be joining the chat tonight because I just left her house in Cleveland. Let me show you what I bought today, if it's okay with everybody. Let me grab my coffee out of the microwave. And thanks again for joining in. I'm trying to pull my chat up. Oh, here I am. Why am I screaming? I'm trying to pull my chat up. I don't want you to look at, oh, there's volume on my tablet. Let's turn that down. I don't want any commercials. Oh, thank you so much for that, everyone. And welcome in. Thanks for saying that you love my mom. She needs a little bit of extra love right now. We had such a great day together. Okay, so a pin that I wore today, this is my Edwardian pin. It's platinum and diamonds. And I don't want anyone to ever think that I'm just platinum and diamonds because it's not true. I collect everything in jewelry. So it's not always about, very fine stones and fine metal. I collect all jewelry and I just really love this brooch. So I wore this today. It's Edwardian and it's diamond lace and it's fantastic. It's from around 1915, maybe into 1918. And I bought this years ago. So I wore that today. But get this. So I also paired that with, where did I put my necklace? Here it is. I paired it with this necklace. So I wore that pin, this necklace. Let me take off my other necklace. Let me grab this. And welcome everyone in. Alicia, thanks for coming. And I know other people are on. And oh, Kristen Roth, thank you. Oh, you said you were doing dinner and you saw that I was live, so you came in. Hi, Kelly McFadden. Hi, Francis. And again, Sherry, thanks for being here. Okay, hi, Patricia. I don't want to ever forget anyone in my chats. It's very important that you're all here with me. So get this. I was supposed to have a guest host tonight, someone who had flown in from out of town. And I know I definitely need a shirt that says, "Why am I screaming?" For sure. Hi, Mia. Welcome in, Crazy Maystache. Welcome in, Mia. It's so nice to see one of my YouTube content creator friends here. So thank you. And Patricia, hi, Moto. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Moto, I sold your thistle pin at the last sale. You had asked for that thistle, and I thought you would be there, and I sold that little thistle pin at my last show. But unfortunately, you didn't get it. So I'll try and get get you another one. Hi, Martha Steele. Hi, Diana. Hi, Montana Girl Thompson. Thank you so much. Oh, you just got your bracelet from us 5 minutes ago and you love it. Congratulations, Montana Girl. Thank you so much for that. And if Montana Girl, I hope I answered your question the other night about the expensive piece of jewelry and what I would do with consigning that. I would look for a local auction house in your area due to value. I will say that I do take on consignments literally every month. And guess what? I got another consignment in yesterday from a YouTube viewer. So she sent me quite a box of beautiful things. And Tuesday's night will have quite a bit of consignment as well. So thank you all so much. Oh, Family Trio, first time catching me live, well, welcome in. And I was supposed to have a special guest this evening, but she just wasn't feeling it. And I told her, I said, you know, you're going to be in town for a few days. Let's regroup and try it again in like another day. I never force someone to do something. I always just say, you know what? I do things because I want to, and I don't want to force someone to do something. It's going to be quite an interview. She's very well known. She is very important in the vintage collectible and high-end antique world. She's very well known. And I was going to surprise everyone with bringing her on, so we'll hope for that in the very near future before she goes back home. But I wanted to hop on because I had reserved the time, 95 people in. These were the two necklaces I wore today. This I bought from a YouTube seller. And I did some research on this, and I have come to find out it's by, I believe, the Dawsons, and they were an arts and crafts metalsmiths. It was, I believe, a husband and wife, and the chain is completely hand constructed, and I did buy this from a YouTube seller, and I'm going to get into the value on this. I did pay $150 on YouTube, and why I bring this on is I want to show you that you can make thousands of dollars by some of the things that you buy on YouTube. And I just wanted you to see this as a testament to this will be coming to a future video, but it's worth thousands more than what I paid for it. And yeah, it's unsigned and now attributed to the Dawsons. And I just wanted to bring this on to show you, you can make an awful lot of money on sellers on YouTube. So this is just one hell of an incredible arts and crafts necklace. I got very lucky when I bought this. So anyways, I wanted to bring that on. I wore that today is the point. Stay tuned because out on my desk I have a Bakelite ring that I made. And I made this ring very many years ago. And my friend Cindy that lives in Texas, she wants this ring so bad. And she said to me, can you please sell me that ring? And I said, no, but I'll make you one. And people say, you didn't make that. And I said, yeah, I did. I made it out of Bakelite rod stock. And I completely carved it down and polished it by hand. And it's very oversized for a Bakelite ring, but I really love this, is all I'll say. Let me try this on and show you. And I know that Nate has seen me wear this at Hartville. Look at it with my purple nails. Absolutely love it. Gotta love it. Oh, Bonnie, thank you, honey, and goodbye. I'll see you in just a little bit. I absolutely adore you, Bonnie Zimlich. I'll see you very, very soon. You'll sense that I'm there. So, oh, thank you, guys. This is, the stone in the necklace. Kelly, we'll get into that, like I said. Thank you so much for understanding. I'm not going to talk anymore about that one, because I don't want to. And then this is turquoise and sterling silver. And I love this necklace very, very much. I wore this today as well. So this is turquoise and sterling silver. And why I kept this one was based on design. I kept this based on, I kept it based on design, the balance, and also the stones. It is fully artist signed, right there. And also, I think it's signed sterling somewhere, but there's the artist mark. And I never figured it out. But there's thousands upon thousands that you will never find out. But I just absolutely loved the hand and the craft. The whole thing is just magnificent. So I wore that today, paired with the orange necklace. So let me show you. This one's longer. Oh, thank you so much for that, Martha. I appreciate that. And again, thanks everyone for joining in. I'm not going to be on too long. I know there's a lot going on YouTube tonight, and I don't want to disrupt anybody. But I was supposed to bring on my special guest, and she just wasn't feeling it. And I said, don't worry, sweetheart. I'll go on. I'll entertain the troops, and you can come on another day. So that's exactly what she's going to do. Hi, Carol. Welcome in. Thank you for saying hello. Hi, Lisa. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. You love my positive energy and acceptance of all. I accept most. I accept most. And there's some people that don't accept me whether it be religion or politics or whatever it may be. And I don't care. I just say to myself, you do you, I do me, I tell you my truth. And if you don't like it, you can go somewhere else. That's all I say. You don't have to be here. And then someone says, are you talking to me? And I'd go, well, if you have a guilty conscience, then I'm talking to you, because someone like a couple lives ago is very disruptive. And like I said, I try and keep it positive and awesome. I don't want anyone to ever feel left out or like crappy. I always keep these things as fun and as positive as I can. Lisa, you said we love that. And you know what? I appreciate that very, very much. I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud that I'm a man. I'm proud that I am intelligent. I'm proud that I've created a life for myself that I've worked very, very hard. And I've worked very long hours to be allowed to do what I do. And I don't want it to ever be seen as arrogance or nasty, or I don't want to be judged. I just don't want to be judged. Cherished Relics, thank you for saying I'm perfect just the way I am. I appreciate that so much. That means so much to me. So I wore this one up close, and then I wore this one longer. But look at the color play between turquoise and that orange. Are you kidding how great that is? Oh, thank you, guys. Oh, thank you. Times are hard right now. Yeah. Oh, you said you put on one of my videos to make you happy. Beyond, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Baslu? Baslu? But welcome in, and thank you for saying that. And Tamara, welcome in. Oh, you said I'm your newest YouTube addiction. Oh, maybe you'll get over me someday. I hope not. But thank you for saying that. Look at 101 people and not a mean comment, to be seen anywhere. And I just appreciate that. So, Backaloo. Beyond Backaloo. Okay, I think I got it. Beyond Backaloo. Well, welcome in. And thank you to all the new people who have been here. You're 3 months new to me and I've enjoyed watching you. Thank you so much for saying my voice is comforting. I don't know. I find my voice to be annoying. But thank you for saying that. I so much appreciate you guys. You ladies and gentlemen are so, so kind. And I just want to return that to you. I don't want a channel based on rumors and drama and garbage and well, let's just say it, bullshit. I don't want it. I just won't do it. I don't participate in reindeer games. I just don't. This is, a vase that I just bought the other day from a dealer friend here, and I collect. I'm gonna draw. Oh, this is Dugan. I'm sorry, I just blanked out, but it's Dugan, Dugan. It is a vase, and it's Dugan. I collect Dugan art glass, and it's right around the turn of the century. It was the kind of, I don't want to say this, but it was like the poor man's Lotz, and the Lotz was the poor man's Tiffany. So it was like Tiffany, then Lotz, and then Dugan. And this is like well, I guess I could say it's the cheapest of the three, but I just absolutely love this. And I loved the form, that amethyst body, and then that really bright iridized surface with this very much so manipulated and pinched form, very triangular, and then pinched and pushed in. The dynamic nature of a profile of a piece, meaning the profile being this as a profile, like a person's profile, the profile of a vessel had always seduced me very much. If it didn't have a dynamic form, I was kind of not interested. Does anyone want to see my Titania vase? I don't know if everyone here has seen it, but would anyone like to see the Lotz Titania? That's the same size, that's worth like 5 times more. Oh, thank you, Trace, for saying that. You are far from arrogant, my dear. I pick up I pick up on that shit immediately. Trace, thank you, sweetheart. And Martha Steele, thank you for backing her up. Then I'll be right back. Everyone just wait and look at this. And let me show you, my mom and I went to a pawn shop, and this whole bag is filled with things from the pawn shop. So stay tuned. Let's not go anywhere for just right now. 110 people. Thank you so much. I'll be right back. One sec. Let me go grab that. I'll be right back. Thank you all so much. Oh, thank you all so much for being here. I will tell you, I had another amazing day with my mom today, and thank you so much, oh, Susanna, for saying that, for saying speak your truth with no apologies. I appreciate that. I just don't want to ever hurt anyone's feelings. That's all. I just don't want to ever I just don't want to ever hurt anyone's feelings. That's all. I don't believe in that. I don't think it's nice. And I've had my feelings hurt a few times lately, and I just don't want to do that. The T. Judge. I love you because you remind me of a dear friend who we referred to because I think you guys would be distant twins. I. Something sounds like you. Don sounds like you and has a great appreciation for antiques and jewelry. It's kind of a thing in the community that we have a great understanding of like design and color and art, and it does happen quite frequently with a lot of people that I know. So that does not surprise me, and I hope I remind you of him in a good way. So there's this one, and this is the Dugan. Let me show you the version that's Lotes, but this one is a powerhouse. Prepare yourselves. Now, I paid a lot more for this one, but prepare yourselves. Look at this for Titania Lotes. So this is Lotes, and it's a Titania line from right around 1900 to 1910. They are having trouble dating these exactly, but it could be around 1905. But this is just amazing. Look at the way this gradates from this turquoise sky blue into this electric lime green. That is all encased glass, and then the artist wrapped this in sterling silver. They still are trying to figure out how they got the silver to be adhered to the surface of the vase with no line whatsoever. This is titania, and this is a very rare occurrence in Lotes. There's the foot, so you could see that this is ground and polished, and that color is entrapped in clear glass. So this is Titania Lotes. So here's the Dugan, right, which is fabulous and gorgeous, and there's the Lotes. So this one, I'll tell you now, I paid 30 for this one, or 25 or 30 for this one, and I did pay 365 for this one, but I would have paid up to 1200 for this one. I would have went up to 1200 for my collection. And I have quite a few pieces of titania in my collection, but that electric blue on the inside into that turquoise and that lime green on the outside, very much so Art Nouveau. This says, hello, I am Art Nouveau. Hello, I am small, but I am mighty, you know? So can you eat this product? Hold on. Let's see here. But no, I can do that. I don't have to do that, but okay, there we go. And then let's see here. Oh, it looks like, okay, good. And then it looks like, let's make sure. Give me 1 second, everyone. Want to make sure everyone's being nice. Bam, wow, love the silver overlay. Wow, wow. True artist. Okay, so Cafe Sobri Tea. Interesting that you ask this. So this is interesting. And I love how you all just completely ignored one person. I so appreciate you guys for just ignoring, stupidity. So thank you. And it never derails me anymore because you just don't even say anything. You just keep on going right with me. Let me get that out of the way of the text here. Oh, hi, Anamora. Welcome in. Would everyone please welcome Anamora? And could everybody please welcome Joshi in, and please put prayer hands in for Joshi one more time. He has surgery in the morning. Joshi, I will promise you, Mary Adams has prayed for you over the last, week strong. She'll be praying for you in the morning. You're on her list every night. Joshi, we all love you. 117 people are going to focus on you and send you positive energy for an amazing surgery in the morning. You're going to be fine. We are with you. We are totally with you. You are not alone. You will never be alone. Never. And all of you here are part of this bigger family and bigger picture. I have said about my channel, it's not just about jewelry. It's not just about antiques. It's about life and living. It's about realism. It's not about stupidity and name calling. What it is about is being truthful and transparent and loving each other. So there is a bond amongst all of us, even through our differences. Even through our differences, there's a bond. And I just really appreciate you guys giving so much love to Joshi because my mother adores him. And Jeremy absolutely loves you, Joshi. He adores you as well. You've been with me since day one. And there's not very many people who have been with me since day one. And you have been, and you've stuck by my side, And there's so many people who have shown me such great appreciation. But Joshi, you really have changed my perspective about YouTube, and you've always kept me happy. So that's all I can say to you. That's all I've got for you tonight, besides the fact we will all be with you with your surgery tomorrow. I have a very good feeling about this. Just tell your doctors to take really good care of you. And Joshi, stay positive. Don't let anything get you down. Don't be defeated. You're going to have to fight this and battle back, and you're going to be fine. So I just have a great feeling for you. And I know it's going to fix the problem. I just know that it is. You'll be out of pain soon, and you're going to be fully restored. Vitamins, I don't even know what else to tell you. Vitamins and maybe some sunlight, get outside. I think you're going to be just fine. I really do. I have a very good feeling about it. And so did my mother. And my mom has an innate ability to be very spiritual. And she was very positive today when I talked to her. So thank you all for that. Okay, so that's the Lotes and that's the Dugan. And I showed you two of my favorites. Now let me show you, and thank you for allowing me to show you other things besides jewelry, because my whole house is filled with decorative arts. I always have a secret for all of you, and one of my biggest secrets is, you all know how much I love Tiny and Shiny, but can I tell you something? My affection for decorative arts is just as bad as jewelry. So I'll just say that. I have just as much in decorative arts and antiques as I do in jewelry. So if you said to me, could you do a presentation on Victorian things, like Victorian decorative arts? And I would say, yes. So Montana Girl Thompson, that's what I'm talking about. She said, in the name of Jesus, done and done. Joshi, we've got you. We all have you. And thank you for saying that. And then T Judge said, it looks like Moringia, I'm going to pronounce that wrong, helps with missing vitamin stuff. So I do whole food vitamins. That's what I do. And I had a history of kidney stones, so my doctor told me just to be careful and drink a lot of water with them. And I said, okay, I will. So, all right, let's take a look at this. So this is pawn shop finds from today. My mother and I went to this pawn shop. Hi, Marjorie. Welcome in, sweetheart. Hi, Marjorie. Marjorie, I kind of have not so good news, but maybe you saw it in the last live, but one of the things that you really loved sold, and that's all I'll tell you. And I just I'll try and see what else I have for you, sweetheart. How about that? Okay, we'll work on it, Marjorie. So we will work on it. Lisa, thank you so much. Hi, Marjorie. Thanks for being here. Tell your daughter I said hello. If you talk with Liv, if you talk with her anytime soon, tell her I said hello and I send her my best. Thank you so much. And Kristen Roth, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. These are labradorite, and I don't know why I went so crazy when I saw these, because labradorite to me is a great stone. It's wonderful. I really love it. But it's what do I say? It has to be like so awesome. And oh, thank you, Marjorie. Thank you. And this is blue and iridescent, and that's bronze. The metal is bronze. And this is amazing because they're earrings, and they're not that heavy. They're very large, but they're not horrible, because my mom's really sensitive to weight on things. And I said to her, Mom, are these too heavy for me to sell to my people? And she said, no, not at all. Hi, Joanna Lowe. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for the love for my mom, Jeremy, and Becky. Thank you so much. And I'll tell you all, we had such an amazing sale the other night. And like I said, if you haven't heard it, I was supposed to have a special guest this evening, and it's okay. She just wasn't feeling up to it. And she's very sought after. She's like super famous. And I said, it's okay if we do this another night. So I just wanted to come on and show some of my pawn shop finds from today. And these were so affordable. So I had to do those. So we're going to bring those to a sale. They might come on Tuesday. They might be in Tuesday's sale. I think they probably will be at this point, because why would I show them to you and then be like, nah, look what I bought that you can't have? I don't want to do that ever. And I think some people like early on were like, well, is he just going to terrorize us with some things and then not sell them to us? The answer is no. The answer is, of course, I would. There is a lot of flash in those, Trace. Absolutely. Oh, okay, so A.O. Chan, welcome in. I don't know you. Welcome into the family. And you said, what times do I go live? Often you keep missing them. So on my channel, I just hop on whenever I want. And then also, well, I'm trying to be careful of everybody else on YouTube. Almost impossible these days. And then for the live sales, it's on Bully Run Coffee. Here, I'll type in, here, let me just type in Bully Run Coffee. That's Jeremy's channel right there, Bully Run Coffee. And if you want to register for the sales, for anyone who's going to ask, here is Jeremy's email. So there is bullyrunantiques@gmail.com. And let me grab that and pin that to the top of this. For some reason, it's not letting me pin it. So there is, oh, Marjorie, I came in as Jeremy. He's not here, hon. He's at home, and I'm here in my house. And you're welcome. Thank you for asking. So it's funny, everyone thinks Jeremy's here. But that's okay. He'll watch tomorrow, and he'll be like, oh, people were saying hi to me. And I'd say, yeah, they love you. Because you keep me on the ground and, you keep me reaching for the stars, but you keep me realistic. So, oh, Elizabeth K. Jason Lloyd charges us occasionally with stuff we can't buy. But Elizabeth, I usually list that stuff on eBay because I try to get. So on these pieces, you all know how I price my things. I don't try to get retail for the things I sell to all of you on YouTube. I just try to make a little bit and move them along. But on eBay, I try to get more retail prices just because like I couldn't stay afloat with my business if I only sold like almost wholesale or dealer to dealer. And I try and do that for all of you. So I try and keep my prices low on YouTube. And I know that you all know that. And I so appreciate you being so nice about it. This one is 18 karat sterling silver. And this one is, see, I thought this was Osh Grossbart. And I might be wrong, but I might be right. Oh, beyond, oh, see, here, I'm going to say it again. Bacaloo. Bacaloo? Do I have it right? Beyond Bacaloo. We don't sell to Canada. That's the only unfortunate part. We don't do international. We're working on it, but we still haven't gotten our form done right. So we're working on it. This is 18 karat gold and then onyx and mother of pearl inlay. And it is signed right down in there with like an AG in a block. Oh, thank you for saying that. So I'm glad you understand because we had major problem. It's okay. We had major problems with customs, and then people would say like we would send them a box like with this ring in it, and they'd say, "Well, customs took it out of there." And then we were out the money and out the product, and that's not a good way to do business. So unfortunately, international buyers, blaming customs wasn't proactive for our business, wasn't kind. So we just backed off of that, just for now. I do not sell international on eBay, but I use the international shipping form. So don't have a following. Okay, and then let's see here. Someday, love your things. I'm trying. How can I contact you about previous show? Interested in an item. Carol Sharp, would you just let me know? Could you let me know right now about if it's okay with you? You could tell me now. I could tell you if it's still for sale. If I'm familiar with it, and then Jeremy just had and if you're asking about the turquoise and gold ring. See, I don't know who you are, but Jeremy just called me and he said someone reached out from a previous show about the turquoise ring that didn't sell for 1,500. So I think that ring is now sold. I think that the $1,500 ring is sold, I think. So unless that's you who we're selling it to. But if you have another item, you could ask me. You're not going to disrupt me. I don't mind the question at all. Pamela Tomlinson, hi, sweetheart. Is Bruce there? Bruce. Bruce. That poor guy. So everyone, I terrorized Pamela's husband, Bruce, because she plays me so loud throughout her house. He comes home from work, and at 5 o'clock, it's Jason Adams' show every day of the week. And Bruce can't stand me. So I just want to say a special hi to Bruce. Bruce. It was a beautiful multicolored bead. Was it blue with red polka dots, Carol? Was it like oblong? Was it oblong with blue and red polka dots? Pamela, turn me up. Bruce, Bruce, Bruce. My friend, are you there? I can't. Toodles, Bruce, toodles. I hate the word toodles. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. And then someone's going to come in with round multicolored. Round multicolored. Carol, if you could take a screenshot of it and send it to Jeremy, that'd be great. and I'll send you Jeremy's email again. I'll post it again. Bullyrunantiques@gmail.com. So go ahead and send Jeremy an email and tell him that I told you in the just in the title, because if not, he'll probably just delete it because people try and contact me through that all the time, and I said it's not going to work. Pamela, I'm from rural Alabama, Satsuma. Yes, he's here. Is he plugging his ears? Did Bruce put on his noise canceling headphones? Oh, Bruce, thank you for putting up with me. I'm sorry I'm so much to handle. I'm sorry you have to listen to me every day. But I'm really not. I love to torment you, Bruce. Judith, please tell me the name of the wild bird sanctuary. Oh, yeah, Martha Steele. That was Medina Raptor Center. And let me type that in the chat. It is Medina Raptor, Raptor Center. And if anyone wants to donate to them, they're still accepting donations every day. Medina Raptor Center. And they do have a YouTube channel. And the girl that's my best friend there that owns it, or runs it, I should say, her name is Missy Jordan. And she is an angel for animals. And thank you, Martha, for asking, because she's amazing. And I love the birds there, and they do such great work. And Pamela, I know it's terrible. So in this box, there's some gold things. Let's talk about that in a minute. So let's talk about this in a second. Let's talk about this. So this is all pawn shop finds today. Pamela, I was up in Euclid today. So Pamela, this is all stuff from Euclid, Ohio, from a pawn shop in Euclid. I got really lucky. I just couldn't believe what I was finding. I've known him for a long time, but I was like, why haven't I ever been to your store? This is an amethyst, and this is probably about 50 carats. Look at the color saturation on that one. So, hi, Kathy. Welcome in. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thanks, Kathy, for making time for me. So I loved this amethyst. There we go. I'll pedal a little faster so I don't bore anybody. Hi, JC. Welcome in, and good evening to you, too. I won't stay on too much longer, but like I said, my special guest... Oh, you wait to see this one. You have to wait till the end to see that. That I'll talk about in a minute. You all love your rings. Oh, I bought this for myself, but I may not keep it. Do you want to see the coolest chain? Hi, DJ. There's my DJ, everybody. Could you please welcome in DJ? Just put DJ and put like the high sign, or put DJ and be like, we love you, DJ. Thanks for being here. Again, a lot of your comments really do stick out to me, and I want you all to know that I read every single comment. I do, and trust me, I try to reply to all of them, but I'm like going crazy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Joanna Lowe. That's my my new glitter that everyone was like, they freak out when they come to my channel, but they don't make fun of it much anymore because they know I'll rip their face off. Oh, Sherry Russell, I forgot to say hi to you too. I think I said hi to you earlier. There's there's Jacqueline's Treasures. Yeah, DJ, you know what? You're the best. You are the best. And thank you all so much for the support on my channel. And I got to tell you all again, I really want to thank you for your help. 139 people. I thank you so much for sharing me out, because without you sharing me out, I do not continue to grow my channel. And I was honest in my video the other day, and the money that I make now on YouTube by just having all of you click on my videos and share me out is enough to pay all my monthly bills and then some. So the full-time job that I left, that I was miserable at because I actually hated it there, even though I pretended like I loved it for over 2 years, I couldn't stand it. It made me very sad. I was overworked. I was underappreciated. And I know a lot of you feel the same way about your jobs. I just couldn't do it anymore. And I just want to say how grateful I truly am that you've given me this gift to be able to share with the world. And I feel truly loved. I feel appreciated. And I just want to say thank you again. And I hope you understand that that's not just like a thing that I want to recite every single time, but I want you to know how important you are to me, because without you, I can't do this. I wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for all of you. So, yeah, Francis, there's nothing worse than that. That job loss, our gain. Mary, thank you. I have heard that they have kind of the same sentiment, and never wanted to hurt any kind of business, but I didn't. I left on the best terms that I possibly could. This is sterling silver, and modernist, and like I thought it was Mexican. It's solid sterling silver. Look at the link of this chain. And so I bought this to sell it, and then all of a sudden I said I wore it, and it was like, Jason, thanks for live streaming again. She's so okay, that's interesting. I don't know Nancy or Nasty, but let's see here. I don't know why. Let's see here. Hide. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. Yes, it's the chain. Yeah, isn't that amazing? So isn't that fantastic? Yeah. Isn't that amazing? So, it's interesting that like so many times people think that they can derail a chat, and it's like children, it's like children that are bored. Oh, Karen K, are you serious? Look what I found at the pawn shop today. Look what I found. Karen K. Look at how everyone's like, yeah, Patricia, it's true. When you're unhappy, you wither. Yeah, it's true. So it's absolutely true, 100%. So look at that for amethyst. And I really had to have this because look how the amethyst steps down off of that bar. And I really thought this was special. So this came from the pawn shop on a really nice box chain. So I said to myself, yeah, you know what though? That's the thing, DJ. I loved this one too because I did like how pale the amethyst was. Normally I would say, it's too. Diana, thanks for sharing me on Facebook. I always tell everybody, just do what you're comfortable with for the sake of my channel. I just say do what you can, do what you're comfortable with. And I just say like there's a lot of young kids these days, like adult people, young adults, not children, but it's young adults that are trying to get into resale. And I always say, you know what? I'm here to help them because I know how it felt to have help back in the day. And oops, I just bumped the box. Sorry about that. But look at this one, and these stones all shake in there. They all like tremble in there. So when you wear this, look how those stones they fully articulate on the inside of that sterling. I think those might be little diamonds in between. But look at that, citrine, garnet, amethyst, peridot, blue topaz on sterling silver with the multiple chains. I have this one, and I decided years ago not to sell mine. And then I said if I ever found another one, I would buy it to resell it. So I found one today. So I won't sell mine. I won't sell the one. What do I say? I won't sell the one that I bought, but I'll sell the one I found today. Hi, Tanya. Welcome in. Tanya, please drop your link. There's a lot of new people here with us. Tanya, please drop your link if you don't mind. Thank you. Tanya, you remember my interview for today? Well, my lady wasn't feeling up to it, so I just said, I'll just hop on by myself. So she just wasn't feeling it. And I said, she is famous and she's really well known in the antique world, but it's okay. We'll do it another day. And then, are you ready for this? I got really lucky and I wasn't planning on these. Tanya, thank you so much. Anyone who's not familiar, who's here that's not familiar with Tanya at My Jewelry Addiction, she just dropped her link. And she is, yeah, hands down on YouTube, she's my best friend. So there you go. And I'll admit it because it's true. These are both moissanite, and I got very lucky. So that's moissanite and sterling, and so is that one. I wish you could see the way these dance and sparkle. That's a giant moissanite with two side stones in sterling, and this one has its original tag. It's got its, let's see here, moissanite, and it's got who knows what, and rhodium plating, and gold over sterling. And look at those two stones side by side, looking antique. I have a ring. Let me go get my antique version of that. Give me one sec. And there's gold in here, by the way. There's gold in this one. Don't go anywhere. So I got 18.5 grams, 18.5 grams of 14 karat gold. 18.5 grams. Wait a minute. Oh, Pamela Tomlinson said, I've been in resale for over 34 years, and you've helped me tremendously. I don't know how that's humanly possible, because you've been in it longer than I have. I've only been in it now 30, I think like 31 years. So you beat me by 3. So, but thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so look. So there's the diamond version, and there's the moissanite version. Can you see a difference? Because I gotta be realistic with you. This one sparkles a whole lot more than this one. And this one is the diamond version in platinum. So this is the diamonds in platinum, and this is the moissanite one. And look at the scintillation in the stones. This one outsparkles this one all day long. And the fire in these stones, but look at the mounting. How beautiful. So that's one I got today, and this is the one that I had for a while. These are two half carat stones, and Those are half carat stones as well. So this will probably come on Tuesday as well because it just came in today. 100% possible. Raven's Chest is here. Oh, Raven's Chest, we all learned so much from you. Hi, by the way. Raven's Chest, I didn't know you were here. Tanya? Let me see if I can do it on my own. I want to do something on my own. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to try. I don't, I'm trying my best. Did I, did it happen? Did it happen? I think I did it. Did I just drop Raven's Chest link, everybody? Did I? Did I do it all by myself? I think I did. I think I dropped his link. 152 people. Would you please go over to Doug's and subscribe? Doug's awesome. Doug is different than the rest. And you know what? I have to say that I am different than the rest. And you know what I say? I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I really don't. I don't need the judgment. But please be nice when you go to other people's channels. When you go to Tanya's, be kind. When you go to Doug's, be kind. I just ask you to be kind to Mia at Crazy May Stash. I ask you to be kind to Elizabeth K. If you're not kind to Elizabeth K, I'll rip your face off. So, but yeah, just be nice to everybody. That's all. And I know that you all will be because you're here with me tonight and you're being kind. So I do appreciate all of you. So I got that one at the pawn and I got that. Look at the big one at the pawn. My mom said to me, "Can I keep this one?" I said, "Sure." So she kept it. And then she all of a sudden decided, "I don't need it. I'll let you sell it." So there we go. Two more moisanites. Let me show you these real quick. These are what I went after. Loose gemstones, so don't go anywhere. I did wind up with a large aquamarine. I wound up with 18.5 carats of solid 14 karat gold, so don't go anywhere. And then this is one of my favorite things over here, but I'm going to do the drive-by. What is that? Oh my good God. All right, let's do this one. Thank you. Oh, that's okay. Thank you, Kristen Roth. It's okay. Here we go. Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready? I can't stop with the gold. SLO, slow, happy vintage. I can't slow down. So this one I think is Amylite. Do you want to be knocked out by a couple of these rings? Wait till you see what I found today. This is 14 karat gold, the bezel, a big chunk of solid 14 karat gold. That's Amylite. Doesn't that look like an opal and so freaking cool? Do you know why I love this ring? Two reasons. I love this ring for two reasons. The quality of the Amylite to have the red, orange, blue, green. And then the other thing is I love they mounted it this way like an eye shape. Are you kidding me that that's like a dragon's eye or a snake's eye? If they mounted it up and down, I would have left it behind. I would have said, it's cool, but I'm not in, you know? I'm cool with this, but I don't love it. All right, so that one was a definite yes. Wait till you see this one. He had this one in a tray of like newer rings, and I said, is that one older? And he said, yeah, that came in off the streets. It came in, look how thick the shank is. This is a much older sterling silver and turquoise ring, and I loved that directional matrix that points towards that leaf or feather on the side. Absolutely incredible. Needs to be cleaned up, you know. I guess I could get the Big Mac sauce out of it. I think that's Big Mac sauce. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm gonna get a lawsuit from McDonald's, and I'll just say, that's okay. Have it your way. So I can't. Why did I say that? Because that's not true. That's Burger King. When they sue me, I'll say, "Have it your way." All right, so it's true. I don't care. Go for it. You can wait in line. This one's cushion cut sterling silver, and it's just fantastic. Could you imagine taking me into court, though? Honestly. I mean, could you imagine someone coming after me and being like, "We're going to take you into court"? Could you imagine me in a deposition? How far would you get? You wouldn't get very far, you know? And then I would start the interrogation. They would start to depo me, and I'd be like, "I don't think so. I don't think it's going this way." This one's signed. Does anyone know this maker out there? Does anyone? I would be telling the judge what the hell was up. Let's see here, and it's Truth in Advertising. Let's see here. This is B. Does anyone know this? BK, and I'm not kidding, it's not Burger King. It's BKCI 2004. Does anyone know that mark out there? Because I don't. So it's the first time I've never not known everything. So I can't even do that with a straight face. I can't do much with a straight face. Who am I kidding? So I can't do anything with a straight face. So I can't. Oh, I know. Could you imagine though, me in court? It'd be amazing. No, we would all come to support you. Kathy Maz, thank you, honey. I love you, Kathy. You are one of my people too. You're all one of my people. Does anyone know, especially if you wore a tiara? Could you imagine the outfit I would wear into court? I would walk in like I own that place. Really? DJ, are you serious? Is this Barry Kelstein cord? Oh, it can't be. Are you serious that that's Barry? Because I've always known as Kelstein cord. Oh, right underneath that, Tracy said Barry Kelstein cord. Are you serious? Okay, so guess what? So I did really well then. I had a Kelstein cord alligator piece that I sold years ago, but it was signed Kelstein cord. It wasn't just with the, thank you for Googling it, but thank you, Google, for finally being right. So this is 18 karat. Let me look here real quick. This is 18 karat gold. And yeah, no, it's 14 karat gold right there and sterling silver. This is Barry Kelstein cord, I think. Really? There's one on eBay for 224. Does anyone want to buy this for 221? Does anyone want this for 221? I'll save you $3 and I'll ship it to you for free. So really? Okay, great. Yeah, then that'll come on Tuesday night. That will come here. That'll come to Bully Run on Tuesday night. It's so chunky and so thick. And it's really robust. And that big hunk of gold, look, there's no dents in it. And it looks like a sunflower. Doesn't that look like a sunflower? Karen K. 219.50. Karen, the only way I'll accept that is if you send it to me in rolled pennies. And knowing you, I'm going to get a box on my front porch tomorrow, and it's going to have $219.50 in rolled pennies. And I'm going to regret ever knowing you. Let me check the size on that. Here, I'll check the size on all of these. I won't sell anything right now, but hold on. Give me a minute. Let me get my, do you guys know what happened the other night? So does everyone know what my mandrel is now called? If anyone can guess what my mandrel's called, I'll fly out and give you a smoocher bug. Does anyone know what my mandrel is called? My mandrel, this one? Only this one is called. She has a new name. She has a new name. Everyone's like, she has a new name. This is, hold on. Rolled pennies better than loose pennies. But I could go to Coinstar. Barbie, so close. See, everyone was listening the other night. Everyone, this is Barbara Mandrell. Yes, Barbara Mandrell. She was part of the Mandrell sisters, and this is Barbara Mandrell. So if you're going to call your Presidium Pressy and drive me over the edge because I can't stand it and I actually hate it, it's like nails on a chalkboard, I'm going to call this Barbara Mandrell. She is of the Mandrell sisters. And this is Barbara. So this is now Barbara Mandrell. And now I'm going to get a lawsuit from Barbara Mandrell. You know, so she's going to come after me with the Mandrell sisters and they're going to sing me to death. I just can't. I don't understand half the stuff I say. And then Tanya always says to me, do you realize what you say? And I go, after I say it, girl, I don't think before I say the shit I say. Yeah, Barbara, Marion, I don't know if you're allowed to say that on my channel, but I'll most certainly laugh. I'm gonna have to change the spelling. So this is I'll have to say it differently. I'll say Barbara Mandrell. See, doesn't it sound better? Barbara Mandrell. See, yeah. But she'll come after me and she'll sing me to death with her sisters. You know what, though? I like the Mandrell sisters. There's someone here, I can sense it, that's getting really pissed off because I'm not giving the size. Do you realize how frustrated some people get with me? Because they go, I asked for the size, and now he's talking about the Mandrell sisters. Do you know what I'm going to have to do tomorrow? Does everyone want to take a guess what music is going to be in my YouTube short tomorrow? That's what I'm talking about. You wait until, oh, see, that's the right accent. But you wait, and then you have to follow it with a ding. You know how they spit tobacco in like a bucket? Ding. Barbara Mandrell. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know what my problem is, but all I can tell you is now I know why there's so many people not here. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, did you go into his live? He got derailed again, and he started going Ding. Yeah, I did. It's not a big deal. Love that they get upset with you. But it's true, they get really mad. Okay, I'll slow down. Hold on. This is a two, three, four, five. It's a six. I really could slow down. Are you calling me slow? Yeah. I could blame it on drinking, but I wasn't drinking. I could blame it on drugs, but I don't do drugs, you know. So whatever someone wants to. Jen's Gems is here. What? How's Jen Gems here? Hi, Jen. Welcome in. So this is a size six, but here, and then it's a five, four, three, two, one. But this is Barbara Mandrell now. Okay, done. Hi, Jen. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. So check out how this is made, though, for Kelstein cord. I'm amazed that someone could help me out. So thank you all for showing me that I do need help with designers. And thank you so much because that changed the price on this for me. I mean, it now I don't need to look it up. So thank you. And then that one. And oh, Tanya, did you see this one? The Amylite that I thought was an opal, but it's Amylite in 14 karat gold and sterling. Tanya, did you see that one? I don't know if you did. I know, TJ, I can't help myself. Oh, what size is the I one? Marjorie, this one is, but Marjorie, wait, there's one more like it. This is a seven. Wait, Marjorie, I gotta slow down. This is a two, three, four, five, six, seven. For those who say I go too quick, and then I give them nervous breakdowns. But hey, you know, if I'm good at what I do. All right. And then but hold on, Marjorie, look at this one. So this one's really, I know this one is really unusual. Look at this one. Now, this one's not the same maker. This one is 18 karat gold. SK8 mom is laughing. Welcome in, hon. You're new to me. So 169 people. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, Amylite comes from one place in Canada. Thanks, Jen. But at least I didn't call it ammonite like some people, because they say like ammonite, which is the fossil, the shell part. But amylite is always, I don't know. So this one's 18 karat gold, but look at the chunky 18 karat gold bezel that goes around that in sterling silver. But look how it's like off center. Did I get a size on this one? No. Okay. Is my thing gonna freak out on me? It says low battery. No, it's gonna be okay. Hold on, low battery. Let me see if I can unplug. Oh, okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna unplug my cell phone, which is this one, and I'm gonna plug in my hotspot into this one. Do you guys want to know why I have to use a hotspot at home? Because when the guy was here with my fiber, when he was installing my fiber, I was not listening to him because I don't listen to people. And so he was telling me about, he was telling me about the password. This is a size 8. So he was telling me about my password, and I wasn't listening to him because it wasn't about me. So I wasn't listening to him. And then he said, well, I have to tell you about your password. So I didn't listen. So now my now my devices won't. It's true, Rosa, not kidding. I didn't hear a word he said because he didn't talk about me and how pretty I was. But I was like, it's funny, it's sarcasm. But like he was telling me about the thing and I wasn't listening because I was probably measuring jewelry. So Linda Davis, Vixen Talk Vintage, hi sweetheart. So yeah, I was supposed to have a guest host on tonight, and she was just really tired, and she flew in from out of state, and she's extremely famous. And you know how I feel about the word famous, but she's really famous and she's really well known. And it's not that one who doesn't know what she's talking about. It's the one who does know what she's talking about. She's amazing, and she does general line in antiques and decorative arts, and she's fabulous, and I love her. And do you guys want to know something else? I actually contacted, well, I can tell you, I actually contacted some people on the Antiques Roadshow, and I'm seeing if, I'm not going to say anymore, but I have an insight at the Antiques Roadshow, and we're seeing what's going to happen this year. Okay, so this one is sterling silver, and I loved it because it looked so real, and I said to myself, yes. I said, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then this one, do you want to see one of the garnet ones? Look at this one. Now I'm cleaning the other garnet one. Normally, I don't like this style. Let's see here. It's usually on the back of your modem. Oh, Mia, I changed it, though. Like, because he asked me, he goes, do you want it to be this XYZ 477 whatever, and then PRQ. And I said, dude, I'm never going to remember that. And so I changed it to something because he asked me, and I go, just change it to this. And then I said whatever. And then I don't remember what I told him because you know how I speak, I speak before I think. So, and yeah, if ever, someone wants to take me to court, I'll just be like, yeah, I admitted I don't think. I just say what I want. I'm a liability to myself. This is six. But Mia, thanks for trying to help me fix the problem. Is that really Adrian? It is. Oh, shoot skis. Hey, Tanya, are you, hold on. I'm going to do it on my own because I want to be a full grown ass adult man. Go to channel. Um, Adrian, I dropped Doug's. Oh, I think I'm going to be able to do it. Okay, can every one of my friends here, both new and old, and by old I don't mean like, elderly, I mean someone who's been with me for a long time, could you go over to Adrian's channel, please, and subscribe? 167 people. If you are not subscribed to Adrian, can you please go over and subscribe to her? And I'm not calling you elderly, like I'm not calling you old. I'm just saying that if you've been with me forever, something's wrong with you. But I so appreciate you being here. And I was supposed to have on my expert tonight, and she is an expert, and she's a very smart woman, and she's very well known. And unfortunately, she just wasn't feeling up to it. So I decided to come on and bring on some of my vintage finds. So I appreciate y'all being here. It was short notice. So if you're expecting to see someone else besides me running my mouth tonight, hi, Bruce and Dennis. Sorry, it's kind of like, I will do it. Mark, you're going to love Adrian. That's my friend Mark from up north. And Mark, I was in Euclid today. Mark, I should have gotten in touch with you because I think you're more like northeast of where I was today. But eventually, Jeremy and I would love to meet you someday. Hi, Doug. Welcome in. Hi there, Doug. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. And I'm so glad that you joined in. Thank you all for being so polite tonight. You are such the crowd. You really are. And we're all very, very lucky to have each other. And I will say it one more time to all these people that have come into my chat. I go from Bruce and Dennis to Crazy May Stash, Element by Adrian, Doug, Kelly Boutique, Tanya. Let's see here. Who am I forgetting? Oh, Colette was here earlier. I'm mentioning all the people that are sellers and have channels on YouTube. I will speak for all of us and say, it is a very challenging and very time-consuming job, and we just appreciate your love and support because you really mean so. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. SLO Happy Vintage has a channel, and I'm unfamiliar, so I'm sorry that I missed you. And Elizabeth K. There's Elizabeth K. See, I said Elizabeth K. earlier. Who else? Who else is here that has a channel? So please go. Oh, Marky hugs forever, and Mark, you're the best. Marky, you're handsome and you're adorable and you have a good vibe about you. So, when can you share prices? Oh, how do you price it on eBay if you're going to sell it there? That's a great question. I won't list any of these on eBay, but most of these will come to the sale on Tuesday night. So most of the things that I'm showing here will come onto the sale on Tuesday night on Bully Run. I'm so sorry that I missed your question. Now the chat's going completely crazy again. Alaya, welcome in. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, thank you. I don't know how you all do it. I'm endlessly impressed. Kristen Roth, it's true. They are amazing people who just have, it's not easy. Oh, see, there's Raven's Chest, and I dropped him earlier. I dropped Raven's Chest, I think for the first time or second time on my channel. I would love for you to go over to Raven's Chest. And let me see. I'm going to do Adrian. Oh my God, I almost said I'm going to do Adrian again. Hopefully Mark didn't hear that. Oh, I'm sure Adrian's laughing. Hopefully Mark didn't hear that. Oh, why do I say the things I say? Jeremy would say, did you really just say that? And I would say, oh, I think I did, but it didn't come out right. Go to channel. Now, why can't I pick this up? See, this is the weirdest thing. So now I can't see any of my chat. I see nothing. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, I only dropped 2 links tonight, and Tanya needs to drop hers. Tanya, you stay on dropping yours because we have new people here. And why can't I find where my screen went? Is Carla here? Carla's actually here. Here, let me drop Raven's Chest. And then I'm gonna grab, hold on, I'm gonna grab Carla too, because I want to. My eyes are killing me tonight, guys. I'm sorry I can't keep up with the chat. It's not a lame excuse. It's the fact that my eyes are tired. Carla showed up, so Let's see here. I'm trying, guys. And congratulations, Bruce and Dennis, on 1,000. Can everyone please congratulate Bruce and Dennis on 1,000? So there, I dropped Adrian's, I dropped Raven's chest, and I dropped Carla's. And I love you all, and thank you so much for being here. All right, so we saw all these rings, and thank you all so much again. And the turquoise one, I have a very good feeling about that. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up. That'll probably, oh, I didn't show you these. So there's this one. Does anyone want to see how to fix a shank that's crooked? Does anyone want to see how I fix that? Because I can do it live for all of you who need to know. This one's tanzanite. And I said, yes. I mean, modernist and so beautiful, like a river of tanzanite. I said, yes. Does anyone want to see how to fix that? I'll do it. Yeah, I do. They said, yeah, I dare you. And I'd say, okay, you can dare a silversmith, but these are tanzanite. And I love that, but look how wide that one is. Oh, and you want a size on all of these, so you know what's coming. And and for the new people here, this is Barbara Mandrell. This mandrel is called Barbara Mandrell. So if people can call the Presidium Pressy, I can call this Barbara Mandrell. And she has sisters, but they're not here right now. They're busy. They're singing people to death. Yeah, it's true. So this is Barbara Mandrell. So it's terrible, and now I'm gonna have other people to hate me, and that's okay. Because I hope eventually there's like an I Hate Jason group, because I would really love to join it, because some days I hate myself too. So, and it's true, you know, some days I can be a total asshole, and but I laugh about it. This is a size 6, but you know, I keep it transparent. I don't pretend like I'm so kind and I'm so perfect, and then you talk shit behind someone's back. I just go, I'm not going to talk about you behind your back. I'm going to tell you to your face. This is Orpaz, and these are like spinners. These are like those spinner rings that are really super cool. And that's Orpaz. That's like awesome. Size 9 on that one, everyone. So I usually, you know what, Karen K, Mama Mary, she went to bed. Do you know that I was with Mama Mary all day today? Do you guys want to see one of my favorite things that I bought today? This diamond bracelet. Can you understand how simple this is? And I wasn't going to buy it because I said, I love the design, but I wasn't so sure of this. And then I looked, it's a friggin' diamond. And I said, yeah, for a diamond bracelet. And guess what? It was a total steal. I'm not going to say. All right, we're going to fix this, and then we're going to look. Oh, I got gems today, loose gemstones. So these are gold cufflinks. Look at this, 18.5 grams. Are you ready for this? 18.5 grams of solid 14 karat gold. The mechanisms are gold. Now, can I tell you a secret? Normally, this mechanism from here to here is plated. Those are usually plated gold. Guess what? Solid gold all the way through and through. So the stud set with little diamonds, they are signed Lindsay. And look at those for diamond and 14 karat gold cufflinks. 18.5 grams. Anyone want to guess what I paid for that? Come on, let's do it. Oh, gold broke 3,000. Are you kidding me? Did it really? Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? Tanya, why didn't you text me that gold broke 3,000 an ounce? Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Okay, so Karen K, I cannot stand you, even though you're my favorite person. I love you. Okay, so I didn't get that lucky. I paid 400 for this, but in scrap gold, it's like 1054. So $1,054, and I paid 400. So I paid $400, and I could sell this tomorrow for like around $1,000. Okay, so I said, yeah. And this was at a pawn shop, but it's all solid 14 karat gold and diamonds. Wow, I can't believe that it hit. Wow, unbelievable. And these are not from K, because this kiss did not begin with K. See, I can't do the whole this kiss starts with a K or whatever they say. I don't know. S, well, you know, a shit starts with an S. All right, I can't, because now I'm going to get like a strike on my channel, because I'm only allowed to swear like twice. No, I'm just kidding. I'm allowed to swear however long I want. Where's my other Barbara Mandrell? Hold on. I have to find my rawhide mallet and my, do you guys want to look at, Carla, you can't buy this yet though, because okay, so my mother and I, get this. My mother and I, we fought over this, and then she took the chain, and then I took the pendant. Yes, what you're looking at is the most amazing and the most important Mickey Moto colored pearl, natural, green, gray, with 18 karat gold, internally flawless diamonds. Mickey Moto, excuse me, Mickey Moto what? signed with the little Mikimoto, the little M in the clamshell. That's what I'm talking about. So let's look at this. So Mikimoto, right there, Mikimoto 750, 18 karat gold. Look at the size of the pearl. That is natural color. Hello, that is not dyed. I said, yeah, because you know how many of these I've seen in real life? This is the third. This is the third. Do you want to see the, well, I don't have the chain that it was on because my mom swiped the 18 karat gold chain. So they brought this out of the back and they said, do you have any interest in this, Jason? Because they were holding it for another client. And I said, yeah, I do. So sure enough, guess what? I mean, how many of you have seen a colored pearl, that color natural, that's not dyed, that's not color treated? And do you see the luster? That is out of the shell, that color. So this thing is not, I know, Sarah, that's what I said. One pearl in a single pearl, one in 14 karat white gold. I'm looking for a pendant. Never. See, how many people have seen this color ever in real life? Because I've seen it 3 times. This is the 3rd time. And I've seen every international show that you could think of. I've been to every national show that you can think of. So, oh, we're allowed to show those. Absolutely. Hi, Steph. Welcome in, sweetheart. So, yeah, diamonds in 18 karat gold and absolutely fabulous. Yeah, the luster on this one, I went banana brains. So I looked this one up and a single pearl, not this color, with like a less rare, like top of it was like $4,000 on the Mikimoto website. So if you look this one up, good luck trying to find this one. Carla, try and find it online. I couldn't find it. I just couldn't find it. So, really reminds me of the Black Pearl from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So anyways, there we go. Green, it's fabulous. I don't know. I wasn't going to show you until the end. And there we go. But look at this amethyst one too. I was like, yeah. So I'll go from that to this. And then of course, Mary Adams, she swiped the 18 karat gold white chain that was on this. So then I bought this little cross and I love this little cross. So I'll probably sell the cross maybe on Tuesday night. It's 14 karat gold and the diamonds are fabulous. And then look at the chain that this is on. What in God's green earth? So I love the cross because I love the diamonds in white gold, but look how nice this chain is. And it's like a robust. So I was like, yeah, for a 14 karat white gold chain with a great whole thing, I was like, that pearl is going to look fabulous on this chain. So I had to like buy that to, you know, get it on a chain. Anyways, even though I have like a whole row, does anyone want to see my row of gold chains? I'm such a turd sometimes, but that's okay. Oh, can I show you my favorite earrings from today? And then can we talk about some stones I bought today? Is everyone okay with that? Say earrings or stones. I won't show you either. I'm just kidding. I'll show you both. So these are the sterling silver and 14 karat gold earrings. So there's 14 karat gold solid balls at the bottom. So there's balls. Look at the leaf style form and how those read from the front. So they read like lines from the front. And then when you turn your head and someone sees your pretty profile, look at that. Wow. And they're so modernist. And then look, they're artist signed here. Then they're signed 14 karat gold in sterling. So is that not insane? Oh, bye. See you beyond Bacaloo. See, I got it right, didn't I? Bacaloo. Beyond Bacaloo. Bye, sweetheart, and thank you so much for being here. Bye, Bacaloo. Nice to meet you finally, and thanks for catching a live. Hi there, King. I don't know what that says, but welcome, King. Thanks for being here. And yeah, these are just the coolest of the cool, but they're artist signed here, and I unfortunately can't make it out. And there's not enough design sense here that I know who this is. So I just think that these are absolutely wonderful. So those are fantastic. All right. I want to show you how to reform this silver ring while you look at some gemstones. Does anyone want to talk about ancient gold? Is there anyone here that wants to talk about ancient gold? I bought this chain for myself too. I showed that earlier, but a whole bunch of people weren't here. But I had to buy that chain for myself. All right. I love the sound of it too. Does anyone want to talk about ancient gold earrings? Hello? Hello? Yeah, I initially thought they were Roman, and now I'm like thinking I'm 100% wrong. So I'm glad I never said that they were Roman. Now I think they're, I don't think they're Hellenistic. I think they're Archimedes Grecian, Greek. I think they're Greek, and I'm pretty sure because of the granulation. Sorry that the color is, there we go. So they're high karat gold. I think that they were buried or in water for a very long time because do you see this incrustation Do you see that kind of encrusted surface of that granularness? Other people can call that what they will, but that's exactly what it is. Look at how that has that growth on there for, centuries. And these are actually ancient gold. Now, the tops were fabricated to look old, but those aren't old. These button tops are fabricated by a jeweler down in southern Ohio, but these are 100% ancient gold earrings, likely 18 karat or 22 karat. So I absolutely positively love ancient gold. And I have quite a holding. I obviously don't have it in my house. And these are platinum posts with the threading on the back to make sure that they were secure. But the husband, I'll tell you about this. The woman she owned the plans of the Titanic. She actually owned the plans to the Titanic. And her collection of Titanic memorabilia traveled the world. And they were like, I don't know, the collection is valued at like $3.8 million. And her husband bought these for her because he wanted her to have the best things in the world. And I was fortunate enough to buy these. I also sold her Rolex watch on consignment. And it was like one of the big ones with the mother of pearl face and the diamond bezel, and one hell of a watch. But yeah, these are ancient gold. And I believe 18, probably 22 karat more than likely, because they're granulation. The technique is granulation with those little teeny tiny granules that are fused to the surface. That's not soldered. And yes, in America, we say soldered. We actually say solder. In, I don't know where, England, UK, whatever, they say solder. I don't even know. I don't know. They just mangle it. But I say solder because I'm from a cornfield in Ohio. So that's what we do because I soldered in school. Their value, Sarah, on these, just on the drop portion, would be around $3,000 to $4,000 retail. For just the bottom portion is about $3,000 to $4,000 for this bottom portion. And then the 18 karat gold tops that were hand fabricated, I think he paid $800 to have these, Yeah, it can look 22 karat. It doesn't mean it is. Let's talk about blooming gold as well. So does anyone know what blooming gold is? Does anyone know that out there in the world? How to bloom gold? Does anyone want to talk about that? So when you bloom gold, it actually raises the higher karat gold to the surface. So when you're blooming gold, it might be 18 karat and then 22 karat raises to the surface. So let's be clear on our terms that whether they look 22 karat or not, they may be 18 karat with bloomed gold, meaning the higher gold comes to the surface. Okay, so let that be a little bit of a little education, just so that we're all on the same page with gold. So, and I could have a goldsmith come on and talk about how that process works. But as a silversmith, I'm very familiar with when I solder silver, sterling silver, fine silver raises to the surface. So if you were to scratch test one of my rings, it may scratch test higher silver than what it actually is. Because if you've noticed in some of my creations, my silver is more paper white. It's like a paper white surface. That's because the finer silver raises to the surface. So there you go. A little education. So don't always scratch test everything and think that you know what it is until you XRF it and see what the contents are internally. That's just a little bit of help for you. And I have a statue in the other room that actually was sold as bronze, and it's actually 13 karat gold. I think you all have seen that in one of my earlier videos, and if you haven't, and you want me to go get that, that is present because I'm actually doing a presentation on ancient gold in about another 2 weeks. So if you want proof of that, I can go get the readout and go get the sculpture. So hi, Todd Murphy. You are never late, my friend. You're right on time. So yeah, this is just amazing. Mia, you're welcome. I'm a font of useless information, and then when people try and correct me, I say, sure, come on my channel and let's have a conversation. This is mangled, so does someone want to see how I fix this? But that means I have to go get my other Barbara Mandrell, because just so everybody knows, this is Barbara Mandrell. If you're going to call your Pressy, your Presidium Pressy, I'm going to call my Mandrel Barbara, and she's Barbara Mandrell. I know, I've said it again for the 80th time, but it's true. I don't want someone wants me to fix this. All right, now I have to go move 3 things out of the way to get the right rawhide mallet, because you use a rawhide mallet on this. You never use a steel hammer on this, and you use a steel mandrel. You don't use a Bakelite mandrel or an aluminum mandrel. You use a steel mandrel. And how do I know this? Because I went to be a silversmith in school. And guess what? That's what my degree is in. I'm a silversmith. That's what my degree is in. And yeah, I went to school for 7 years, went to the University of Akron, and my major that I graduated with, that I have a certificate for, is silversmithing. So I used silver every day of my life and still basically do. So yeah, so if you, oh yeah, they said, please go get it. So see how there's like finer silver raised to the surface of my ring that's been on forever? So that's sterling, and then see how that paper white finish kind of raises to the surface? Not the oxidation, we don't talk about that, but there's like finer silver at the surface. That's because the finer silver raises to the surface if you heat it hot enough. So it's true. It's truth in advertising, because that's what happens. I don't make it up. Yeah, the Presidium thing with Pressy, just, I don't know, it just freaks me out. Give me 1 sec, I'll go get a hammer. Oh, does everyone want to get dizzy and look at my sculpture I bought today? I don't know what my problem is. I lost everybody. No one's here. No one's here with me anymore. Oh, that's okay. Here, I'll leave this here. I don't want to have all this other stuff in my booth, in my little light box. I think, you know, halfway through I say things and then people are just like, I'm not going to listen anymore. I'm leaving. That's all right. That's cool. To each their own. I'll have a coffee while you have a temper tantrum. Oh, that's going to be a new shirt. Hold on, let me write it on the list here. Give me 1 sec, guys. Hold on. So I had Sit on Attack Adams, The Very Interesting Finger. Oh, Run into the Thrift Like Your Ass is on Fire. That's one of the shirts. Hold on, what did I just come up with? I'll have a coffee. I'll have a coffee while you throw a temper tantrum. All right, it looks like I tantrum, T-R-U-M. Okay, it looks like I have a new t-shirt that could be a new t-shirt for anyone that wants one. So I have a whole bunch of them. Sit on Attack Adams. You're a doctor, expert. Can I see? I don't even remember what that is. Oh, Santa Pubes. We forgot about that one. Am I live? Oh, here's a classic Jason one. I don't know what my problem is. Let's see here. Is my mother watching? Can I tell you a secret? Why am I yelling? There's a whole bunch of them. So anyways, okay, so there we go. Yeah, but I like that one. I'll have a coffee while you throw a temper tantrum. Sounds about right. All right, there we go. We'll move those up, but look how many I have. I have a whole list of t-shirts, so we're going to be doing some merchandise. And then guess what? Everyone that doesn't like me can buy one of my shirts. And then I can retire. All right, so you can watch this little mobile while I go get a hammer. Hopefully that seduces you. You like Jason, even if you're mean and spiteful. You like Jason, even if you're mean and spiteful. You are feeling sleepy. You love Jason Adams, even when he's an idiot. Let's see here. Hi, Jason. I apologize. It's long-winded, but I wanted to say you have sparked so much curiosity in me. I started a club in my neighborhood for researching and identifying old jewelry. Thank you. Are you kidding me that I helped you with that? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so you all love Jason. I'm going to stop now. I'm going to go get a hammer. I'll be right back. Hold on, everyone. I got to move some stuff out of the way. Hold on, because I got to go in the studio, so give me 1 sec. Watch the chat. I'll be right back. I got to get a rawhide mallet for my Barbara Mandrell. I don't know that. Could you guys Google who the other Mandrell sisters are?
Kitchen door.
Darn it. Okay, let's see here. Let's close that up. Did you guys Google who the other Mandrell sisters are? Because we need one that's like, which one of the Mandrell sisters was like, which one of the Mandrell sisters was like cold and distant? Does anyone know? Sorry, I'm back. Does anyone know who, does anyone know who Irene and Louise Mandrell? Okay, so, all right, which one was cold and mean? Because, so this is Barbara Mandrell, because she's the original. And then who was the cold one? Because this is the Steel Mandrell. So this is Louise. Okay, we're just going to call this one Barbara, and this is Louise Mandrell. All right, so now I have my hammers, and I'm not going to name them yet, but let me move this mobile out of the way. I don't know why I'm screaming. All right. I know why I'm screaming, because I like to be the center of attention. Okay, gemstones. We got to talk about these. Okay, let's do, I guess we hide that? I don't know. Hide? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Tracy, hold on. Thanks for asking about that. I don't know what that was, but if that continues, they'll get blocked. Let's see here. I don't know, hold on. Now I have to put my hammers out of the way, and I got my ring clamp. Look how long that's been with me. I have beat this thing like crazy. When people say, "Are you sure you've been a silversmith for 30 years?" Yep. Oh, you wanted to see that. Okay, Erlene is out in the cold. I don't know. Okay, so you said you want to see the profile. Okay, so this, follow me here. So this, oh yeah, see, this comes off of here, right? And then this was cold formed and hot formed around the stone. So look at this. So I'll guess name mine Howie Mandrell. Oh, that's kind of cute, Howie Mandrell. So yeah, so not a lot of thrift stores. Okay, so there is, see how that's done? And then guess what? It's signed right here by the artist. Can't make it out. It's signed right here by the artist. Did a little bit of research. It's 2013. But that is a, look how they got that done in here. Absolutely insane to think that they could actually get, I'm a magician in metal. This took a magician times 2. Imagine forging that and getting that to lay on there and then not break the stone. So imagine forging that. That took a master. And then this just balances. There's like a little, drill hole here. And then that just sits on here. It just sits on that little high point. And then it spins around like a crazy person. So is that not the coolest thing ever? It was $36. Excuse me. $36? Yeah. Where is my rawhide mallet, everybody? If you were a rawhide mallet, where would you be in Jason's house besides in his studio? So let me look really quick and see if I can find my rawhide mallet, which if I can't, I technically cannot. Hold on, that's my file. Hold on, everyone, just bear with me. Let me take a look in my, oh, here's a small one. So this is not the one that I wanted to find, but now I can show you. Everyone ready how to fix a ring? Here we go. It's a little crash course, right? It's gonna take me all of like 30 seconds, and I've shown you this before, so after I show you this, I'm gonna call it because I'm getting irritated. So we don't use Barbara Mandrell, okay? We use Louise Mandrell. So this is Louise, and this is the Mandrell who we use, right? So what we do is this. As you live like an artist, you use any drawer you can find. So you tap, tap, tap with your rawhide mallet, right? You don't want to use, let me show you what you don't want to use. You don't want to use a normal hammer. Please don't. I'm just begging you, please don't use a normal hammer. Please don't do it. You can use a nylon or a rubber mallet. So you can use the nylon one that I use to beat metal to death. You can use this to hammer metal if you wish. Not advisable. It will leave some marks on the metal. Wouldn't do it. Okay? You can use this as a mallet as well. This is a rubber mallet. It's very hard rubber. It's very resilient, but it doesn't leave marks on your metal. It will absorb the marks. See how that's marred? So that won't leave marks. That will, you'll be fine if you use a hard rubber hammer. Okay? That's very large for a job this small. I would not advise using a hammer that large on a ring this small. Why? Because if one false tap and you have a broken turquoise, okay? Turquoise is very soft, as we all know. You don't need a gem expert to lecture you to death on having a soft stone like turquoise or opal. We all know that. It's common sense. So all you do is you put this down and see how that's really out of round on this side and kind of jankety and really crooked on this side. So you go to the pawn shop, you go to the thrift, and you go, I can't buy that because that's too damaged. I think my chat is frozen or everyone's listening. Everyone's being so quiet. They're being great students. Look at this. I love lecturing people. I really hate it, actually. So you put this on here and then see it's also leaning. See how it's like leaning this way? That'll all work out. Trust me, it will. Trust yourself. Keep your thumb over the stone, right? Okay, see, it's very simple. You keep your finger over the stone. You take your rawhide mallet. You take your rawhide mallet that won't leave marks, and you just gently tap, and I always rest my hand. That's what I do. So you just tap. You just tap very slowly. You just tap very slowly. Now what you want to do is you want to connect with the metal, and you don't want to connect with the mandrel itself, because all it does is make noise. Now watch what I do. I continue to put by nature as a silversmith, I continue to keep my finger over the stone, all right? You go slow. You're extending the metal, right? So you just do this. You just tap on the metal portion. I'm not watching the chat because I can't do two things at once. So you just gently tap on the metal portion. See, I'm just tapping on the metal portion. I'm not striking the stone. My finger's over the stone. I'm tapping my finger. So you just tap. This is as easy as it gets, guys. Do not be afraid to do this. You can't really mess things up. So I'm tapping on the metal, even on those rain dots. Why am I tapping on the rain dots? Because the raindrops that I call them, because that is going to flatten out that area. So let's just continue to tap. Now what I want to do is not look at it. I'm not going to look at this. I am going to flip this around. See, so it gets low on there. I'm going to flip this around. I'm not going to look at anything. I'm going to flip it around, right? Now that's going to come in at a size. Watch what happens with the size. That's going to come in at a size 5. It's going to be slightly larger than a 5, not because I'm making it larger by tapping it. Nope. I'm taking away that kind of negative area in that mounting where that is. Now, when you get back here, don't hit it in that groove. Why? The groove is here for set stones. So if that stone was pointed, you put the culate of the stone in this kind of trough area. We're not doing a faceted stone, so we're not talking culate because faceted stones have culates. Cabochons do not. Cabochons have a domed surface, and so I always keep my finger on that stone. I don't want to hit the stone. What I'm seeing here is that little kind of ridged area. I'm really going to start to work on that and focus on that now. So now I'm going to really focus. I'm going to flip this around, and I'm really going to focus the edge of this hammer on that kind of crimped area. So I'm really going to focus. Can't watch the feed. Let me take a look. Yep, all ears. Where'd you get the rawhide mallet? We'll talk about that in a minute. Have you ever broken a stone by accident? Talk about that in a minute. Love this. Feels like a master class. No, this is like novice. This is like silversmithing 101, if that. But a lot of people do this wrong. I've seen it done wrong a million times. It drives me absolutely crazy. They wonder why they chip a stone. Now, what I'm not liking is, I'm not liking that kind of crimped area. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch to another instrument in my tool chest here to fix that little area. Keep your finger over this. Thank you for the hearts up the side, guys. I really appreciate that. Now, I told you that was about a size 5 is what I showed you. It's actually now beyond a size 5. Did you see how that opened up a little bit? Because you're taking out that negative area here, your negative area here, and you're making that more round. So that went from a 5 to about a 5.5, okay? I called it, I told you, not because I work for Dionne Warwick and the Psychic Friends, because I've been a silversmith for 30 years. It's not because I'm a know-it-all, it's because I have this experience. Now, let me grab my other, in my drawer here, because, do you know if I'm at my house or my second house? Does anyone know that? No, you probably don't, because you didn't ask. This could be my second house where my studio is. So when it says kitchen, kitchen door doesn't mean my kitchen. It means kitchen door. Doesn't say what house, because JJ has 2 homes. Let's look here. I actually have 3 homes now. And for all that don't know, I actually technically now have basically another home. Do I have to go all the way downstairs again? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to fight back. Okay, look at this. Now, again, this is not the right one. This is an old school one that I had in school. Do you want to talk about a riveting hammer? So this is used for riveting. This is a very old one that I had in school. I use this in water. I use this around humidity, and I rusted the heck out of it. However, I always kept the head of my hammer polished and rust-free. Keep your tools rust-free. Keep your tools rust-free. Got it? So, all right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this little hammer, and this is the end for planishing and for texturing. This is what we're going to use. Watch what we do. Now, this is very tricky. I don't recommend a person who's not familiar. So look at what we've done. We've gotten that back to round, haven't we? Does that look 100 times better? Can you just say 100 times in the chat? Just put 100. And if you don't think 100, put 99. So I don't feel like a total failure. All right, so you remember what that looked like. It didn't look like this. It was leaning and a mess and gross. 100, 100, 100, 100. Fantastic. Cafe, I can't stand you. Thank you, guys. All right, look at this side. So we've got some problems. So when I show you this is look here and look here. There's highly problematic areas we need to work on. Guess what's not going to happen? This rawhide mallet right here is never going to straighten that out. When I say never, I mean never. There's no way technically that is going to straighten that out. It's not going to happen. So what I need to do is I need to get in here and really push that metal, and I need to do it here as well. This is a challenge. What you need to do is take this edge. I'm very familiar with this. A few strikes from this hammer, and we should be good. Let me do this off camera so I can actually see what I'm doing. I want to put this down on my table. Give me one moment, please. Got that one. And I got that one. And almost, guys, give me a sec. I have to do this off camera. Can't do it in the box. I need a hard surface to keep this on. So I'm really staying very, very, very focused on that area of the shank where there's a high problem area. And I'll show you what I did as soon as I get back into the light box. Give me a second, guys. And we're almost there. Almost, guys. All right. Here we go. So what I did is I took this and I flipped the ring, by the way. I stayed very focused here and here, and watch what happened. So now there's that side. You ready? Look at that side. Wow-wee. Do you see where I took that bent metal right out of there? How long did that take me? 45 seconds. Thank you, Zena, for saying that. Thank you so much for saying amazing. Does anyone else think I did a great job? It's perfect. Thank you. It's as close to perfect as I can get it. Now, what I have to do is this, right? So now that I did that, what I like to do is I like to take this and I like to planish the surface. So I like to planish this by gently tapping and getting rid of any marks that I put on that metal. The hammer head is slightly loose. That's a no-no. So you have to hit this stay right here. Let me do that real quick. Give me a sec, guys. I shouldn't do it with the rawhide mallet, but there we go. Sorry for the noise, but now it's a little tighter. Anyway, so we stay very central and very focused on that area, and we take out those planishing marks by continuing to lightly tap on that surface. So here we go on this side, lightly tap. And then what I would say is if you want to make it perfect, so it looks like perfect, you can take light grit sandpaper and sand down a little bit, but you're going to lose a whole bunch of original surface. so I don't recommend you do that. I recommend that you tap and planish those hammer marks out. So there's some hammer marks. You just tap and planish them, and by that you just tap and they vanish. You work it out. You just work the metal. Now, mind you, this metal was not work hardened. If sterling is work hardened, you have to anneal it first, which means you have to unset the stone, you have to take the stone out, and then you have to heat the ring up, anneal it, quench it in water, and get it back. You have to put the stone back in. So let's take a quick peek. We did not ever strike the stone. We did not crack the stone. We did not hit the bezel in any way. And look how we replenished that surface. So look, we don't have hammer marks on the silver. Now, I've been doing this for 30 years, so that's why you won't see much of a problem. See how that went from a 5 to like a 5 1/4? See how that band kind of opened up a little bit? Now, we didn't stretch any of this metal. We didn't stretch this, so look at that. So, oh, thank you so much, Kelly Jo. So, do you see how that works? So now we had a ring that was basically worthless turned into another national treasure. Did you also notice how the lean took care of itself? Do you remember that was like leaning weird? Like it was like down on the one side. Do you remember how it was leaning? It's a little bit leaning there, just a little tiny bit, but not by much. So not by much. It's a little lean there. So I can hammer this again and drive that back up. But I like to just leave things. You get it to a certain point and you leave it alone. So Linda Davis, that is not how you repair gold, but thank you for asking. That'll be in another gold video when I do that. Do you ever place a piece of fabric on the metal? Karen K, what happens with fabric, if you have a pattern on the fabric and the silver is soft enough and you hammer that with like fabric on there, you'll hammer the fabric pattern right into the metal. So I always do a flat planished surface. Great question. I always do a planished surface. I should polish this again. You do a planished surface and then you tap, 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 tap. That's the way you do it. So, oh, you're welcome. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Bye, Susan. Good night, sweetheart. So 146 people. It's 11 o'clock. You know what time it is? It's question and answer time. Does anyone have any questions for me? Oh, and the gemstones. I'll show you these really quick. Does anyone have any questions? Because I think I got a uranium piece in here. I'll have to double check. But I think I got a uranium piece in this lot. Let me look with my handy dandy black light that I can't stand. Because everyone has to glow everything and drive everyone nuts. I did. I got a uranium little heart right there. It's not little, but I got a uranium heart right there. Here, let's turn the light box out. Everyone look away. Here, let's turn this out. And let's look. So, yeah, that one's uranium. See it? That one's uranium. Boom. I knew it was. The guy's like, I think that's peridot. I said, I think you're crazy. And he knows gems, too, which is hilarious. Because he's like, I think that's an early peridot. I said, no, it's uranium glass. Keep your pants on. You can't retire. But he took my word for it. He's like, you know better than I do. And I was like, well, sometimes. Randomly, which means all the time. Smoky quartz. I think this is aqua, uranium, blue topaz, smoky. Don't know. Not 100% sure. And not 100% sure. Blue topaz or aqua. So there you go. I bought 7 stones. So there we go. I bought 7 unset stones. Thank you, Rhonda. So, Linda Davis, where can you purchase a mandrel? Oh, Steph, thank you. Oh, thank you for the super. Oops. I almost blocked DJ because I got so excited. Can everyone please, 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 please hit the thumbs up on that? And Steph, I hope you love the jewelry I sent to you. I think I'm allowed to say that out loud, but I sent Steph some stuff in the mail. It was like a box of jewelry that I wanted her to sell and make money. So thank you, Steph, so much. I love that. Keep your pants on. Let's see here. Where to sell loose stones? Oh, I sell loose stones local, normally. And I will bring some to my sales occasionally. So, Steph, thank you so much. When you were describing the gold process, is that similar to how Picard decorates porcelain? I don't know, Sylvia Lee. I'm not sure about that. But I know a lot about decorating porcelain, but I don't know about your question. What effect does the effervescence have on diamonds? Pistachio, advanced collectors of diamonds cannot stand fluorescence. Collectors like me who are brilliant and different. I'm brilliant by being different. I love seeing diamonds fluoresce. Let me show you, for example. Let's turn the light out again. Lights out, everybody. We're having a little glow party. Look at that diamond. Look at the diamond ring that I have. Look at my one diamond. Absolutely love that diamond. People do not like to see fluorescence in diamonds. That's a natural diamond out of the ground, and look at the fluorescence on that baby. It glows electric blue, and I absolutely positively love it. Advanced collectors do not like to see fluorescence in diamonds. Absolutely not. What effect is that? Okay, got that. I have a Tesco ring with a stone that's radiated glass like blue color. Is that possible? It's absolutely possible. I don't know much about irradiated or radiated glass, but that does exist. Yes, it does. How would you repair a 1910 platinum era cracked small diamond eternity ring? Mary Frey, I will show you one in my collection that came in last week. I say carefully and get a very talented jeweler. I have a very beautiful one that just came in. Let me grab it because I did have this put away. It's going to a very advanced jeweler, not in the state of Ohio, actually. Let me see where I put that so I can show you. Okay, here we go. So this one's platinum, and it's an eternity band from around about 1910, 1915. It's not Art Deco. Everyone says, oh, that's Art Deco. And I go, oh, stop it. Just knock it off. Not everything is Deco that's platinum. So there's a split here in the platinum, and there's a diamond that's out. And then there is a split right there. There's another diamond out. So to repair cracked platinum, because it's such a rigid metal, that's solid platinum and marquee diamonds in a platinum eternity band, this is just so important. So I have to fix it right. To do that, they have to very carefully solder that back together and then inset the stone. So very, very carefully to correct cracked platinum. Okay, so there you go. I can always show you in person, is what I'm saying. So there you go. Let's see here. Where did I lose? Why don't people like fluorescence? Because they're not smart enough not to. I have a diamondologist friend who's the best diamondologist in the United States, hands down. Not because I say so, but because everybody else says so. And he actually collects diamonds that are fluorescent, and some fluoresce different colors. I have one that fluoresces orange. I have one that fluoresces like a pinky red, and I have one that fluoresces almost like a green color. So that's what happens. Yeah. So what it does is not all diamonds fluoresce, and I can do a whole presentation on diamonds because again, GIA, Gemological Institute of America, has asked me to do multiple presentations on my collection, and I always do it. And I'm in front of people who are gem experts. And I'm lecturing the experts, which is so strange. So bizarre. Do I know it all? Nope. I just talk from my personal experience. So, have a large Tahitian pearl. How could I get it graded? Kathy, great question. I have another person that deals with specifically pearls. Well, I have two people that have that are pearl dealers, and they grade them on size, luster, color, and origin, mostly. There are a couple other things that they grade them on, so just get a really smart person. And you have to do a lot of research in your area to make sure you have the right person. And let me tell you a big secret. People that are GIA may not know a damn thing about antiques. So if it's an antique, do not take it to just a GIA grad. And that's truth and transparency. And that's being truthful. So just because you're a GIA grad does not make you an expert in antiques and therefore antique gems. I will say that if you do, I would go to someone who's NAJA and GIA. So make sure they're NAJA. So follow my, kind of the letters behind someone's name. NAJA, look it up. NAJA, and then GIA. So just make sure that they're both. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Other people have their opinions. My channel, my voice, my opinion. From my 31 years of experience. Love to see part of your mom's collection. Did she give you your love for beautiful jewelry? She did not, Erica. It was the exact opposite. I gave her the love of jewelry, and now she absolutely loves it. Oh, Liv Taylor, thank you. Oh, you're welcome, honey. 144 people still here hanging out. Absolutely love it. Did you have a 5.5 to 9 turquoise cuffs for sale? Oh, hi, D.L. Thompson. Hi, cousin. That's cousin Dwayne of Tanya Thompson. That's and I have cuz Chris in England. Welcome in, Dwayne Thompson. I do not have any 5.5 to 9 cuffs right now. I would check with other sellers though. Oh, thank you, Carla. You love late nights with me. I'll say just about anything. And then I'll blame it on being delirious or drunk, but I'm neither. So let's see here. Yeah, I don't have any right now, but I would check with other people. Mark, thanks for saying I'm an amazing teacher. I don't like to lecture anyone. I just like to speak from the heart and show you what I know. That's all. Sorry, I meant to ask where I would sell. Oh, Alaya, selling loose gems is a little difficult. The market is flooded now with loose gems, but I would say the best way to do it would be Facebook Marketplace or eBay. I would say one or the other. If you go above $250 in value, you have to send it out to get it authenticated through eBay, and it might come back to you if it's not exactly what you say it is. So just be careful when you're selling loose stones on eBay. There you go. If that helps, does that help? I hope. And the mallet, I bought it years and years and years ago, but you can get them online. And the mandrel for hammering on, the metal mandrels, and I have a stainless steel one that's even more robust than this. You can get those online as well. Make sure you buy a good one. That's all. Steph, thanks again for the super chat, honey. I love that. Good night, Linda. Love you. Good night, Lisa. I'm so sorry if I missed anyone in the chat. I'm so sorry. You know how this goes. Like, you see half the chat and then you don't see half the chat. But now I'm staring at it and I'm like, my eyes are crossing as well. So, but I want to thank all of you for being in. And, oh, Pistachio, thanks for saying that. I really appreciate it. Does anyone else have any other questions? How to get the best value for scrap metal, silver, and gold? Mary, that's a really good question. So for me locally, I have dealt with someone for 15 years, almost 16 years. So I have a really good relationship locally. So I say, start with someone that you trust and take to two different sources. I will not slander a national chain, but I highly recommend staying away from national chains for a multitude of reasons that I won't get into. But I would say check with local pawn shops and go to several of them. And what I would ask them for is at least 85% of metal value. And if they can't do that, I would continue to try and get someone who will give you at least 85% of metal value. Okay? And the way you calculate that is I did a live feed on gold a while back that was titled Gold Rush. And I explained some of the basic math on, like 14 karat gold is 585. It's 58.5% of gold. So you'd have to take the price of gold, right, which is pure gold, an ounce of pure gold. You'd have to divide that by saying it's basically 58.5%, right? And then you have to do it by gram weight and convert all that. But you can get very close to what the gold is worth. They're never going to give you what the gold is worth, but try to get 85% of that price, if you understand what I'm saying. But check with several different people. But I have a very reputable person that I've built a relationship with. So that's what I would say. Jason, you're going to make a video about pearls? Yes. And just because, the reason I'm going to do it is just because. So it's true. You are welcome. Yes, Mary, try to get 85% of what the metal is actually worth. Try your best and see if you can get there. Meaning, like, if the gold is worth 300, try and get 85% of 300. Just try your best. So on every $100, try to get $85 on every $100 of gold. Meaning, if the gold is worth $100 by your calculations, try and get $85 and multiply that times how much you have. And I'm terrible at numbers, but that's my best advice I can give you. So you're welcome, Kristen Roth. Good night, sweetheart. Good night, Lisa. Everyone's winding down for the night. I got to go drink some coffee because I got to get ramped back up. So, let's see here. Oh, Elizabeth Murphy. So you said, don't laugh. I will never laugh at someone. You said your aunt passed away recently and left you a sterling silver necklace with a 2-carat moissanite in it. Is it worth anything? Elizabeth, yes. So let me show you something, Elizabeth. I just showed the 2 moissanites earlier. So these are moissanites, and I love moissanite for a multitude of reasons. I'm going to do a video on moissanite versus diamond, and then diamond versus lab diamond. So I'm going to do some coming videos. So anyways, moissanite is great. It has its place. And my feelings on moissanite, because you're on my channel and you're asking me, other people have other opinions. I don't care about other opinions. I really don't. You asked me, and I'm going to tell you, this one I just bought for myself. This is a moissanite, and this is about just at 4 carats. This is a 4-carat moissanite. Price per carat on moissanite, I have a friend in the business who only sells moissanite. That's all he sells. He only sells moissanite. He sells them for about $100 a carat. Okay, so your stone would be worth about $200, and this is just my opinion. Other people have other opinions. You asked me for my opinion. It's about $200 for the stone, and since it's mounted in sterling silver, there's value in the metal of the mounting. Okay, so yes, it has value. The value of moissanite has come down drastically. That's for two different reasons, but the main reason is because lab diamonds now are really easy to find. They're on the secondary market, and the price is very, very low. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Elizabeth Murphy. So yeah, so it's yes, so there is value in moissanite. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because there is. And I've now sold, over the last couple of weeks, I sold 3 moissanites at my last live sale, and I only have 2 for this coming Tuesday. And then I'm out of moissanites for like, I don't know when I'll ever, like, I know I'll have more, but I don't know when I'll get them. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Great question, though. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Sylvia Lee. I try my best to give as much info as I can. Does anyone else have another question? I feel like I left somebody out, or that maybe someone's upset because I didn't see their comment. So, does anyone have any other questions that I forgot? Anyone? Anyone? Always fun. Oh, SLO, happy vintage. I'm sorry I didn't know about your channel, but now that I think about it, I have been to your channel before. I don't know why I didn't remember that you had a channel. I don't know why I didn't. Should a person invest in moissanite now? Rhonda, how about I answer it this way? If you love moissanite, buy it. If you don't love it, don't. So, if you love it, yes, and if you don't understand it, then just don't. The only reason why I bought this one is it was 100, and I think I got this one for 100 and 140, I think, $140. And I wanted an example. I wanted an example of this, and I think it looks really good with my diamonds, because you look at moissanite versus diamonds, and there's definitely a lot of fire in moissanite. So it's just another stone, that's all, whether it be man created or whatever, however anyone feels about it. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But I would say, Rhonda, if you love it, buy it now, and if you don't, then don't. I don't know. I don't know if they'll come down anymore. Can I show you one more that I have? Let me show you this one. This is the original moissanite that I purchased years ago. And I purchased this many, many years ago, and have this out because I'm doing a presentation on, like I said, diamonds and moissanite. So this one's moissanite, looks like a diamond, and it's in the biggest, most bold 14 karat gold mounting, very modernist. So very beautiful stone, by the way, really epic proportions, very well cut. Does lean a little bit yellow because the early moissanites had a tendency to lean yellow. Now they're getting the yellow out of there. They really are. They're not leaning as yellow, but you can see that there's a lot of yellow in that stone, but that's an earlier moissanite in a massive gold mounting. I mean, the mounting alone is probably worth, I don't know, probably like $900 just in metal because it's so heavy. It's a very, very heavy mounting. It's probably more like $700 in gold, but you get the gist. So there's that one. So yeah, that's gonna go to my presentation. So yeah, I don't know. I like them for a different reason. And let's face it, if you're spending $150 on a ring, you're really not going to lose much. I mean, it's probably going to go down. I do have garnets. Yeah, I do have garnets. Absolutely. I did a whole video on garnets, so go over to my garnet video, please. Oh yeah, the setting is really amazing, Tracy. I love the setting. Yeah, the setting's just fantastic. I don't love bi-colored metal, but I really love that setting. Oh, DL Thompson. Thanks, Jason. I took a deep dive into Bratoya. Dwayne, what did you think of Bratoya's work? Were you impressed with his jewelry or his sculpture? Or both? Or his furniture design? And Bratoya's been an artist that I actually did the deep dive on many, many, many years ago. And the brooch that's Bratoya it's a national treasure. And I feel so lucky to own it. And I really wanted to share it with all of you so that you knew to slow down and maybe buy things that are slightly foreign to you. You know, you don't have to love things. If you're in resale, you don't have to love things to buy them. You have to know that they're well made. They speak to you. That's all. You know, that's all. That's it. So, oh, you loved his work, jewelry and furniture. Yeah. Oh, Kristen Roth, you said you love all he does. Absolutely. Oh, you found an Archimede Seguso necklace with broken link. How reduced in value would that make it? SLO Happy Vintage. What color is it? Is the blue and green? Is it the more earth tone? Is it the reds? It matters on color. So if you could tell me the color, the link was repaired. Yeah, they usually are because those are glass and they're bent glass and they're very fragile. I've had those necklaces many times. What color is it, honey? It's an amber color. That's the least desirable of the line. It doesn't matter. How is both sides of the link? You guys, she's asking about the Seguso bent glass necklace that no one else would know about but me. That has like the two links that are curved glass and they're joined with like metal end caps to create a link, and then they're linked together like a chain. So is it one side of the U or both sides of the U? Is it only one side or both sides? Can you tell me that? That matters. If it's one side of the U or both sides, what I would do is this, and this is it's something that it will be tricky. Okay, how do I word this right? Okay, to someone like me, the value is perfect. The value is fine. I would sell it as is to a person like me, but I don't want it. But like a person like me who understands that they can take that link out, no matter where it's at, they can actually take that link out and they can recut the other two links and put it back together and join the chain again so that that link wouldn't matter. So sell it as is. And I would say, I think they go, okay, so now the value is between, like, depending on color, it's between, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's between 300 and like 900. Does that follow with what you're seeing? 300 to 900? I know it's a wide range, but that's because the color. So spot on. So it's beginner's luck. So it's not beginner's luck, it's sarcasm. So the price being 3 to 900, I would say, I would suggest selling it as is for, offer it for like 395. This is what I would do. Offer it for 395 and then take 295 and let someone else fix it and try and sell it for 500. So if that's okay to say it that way. But that's what I would do if it was mine. You said perfect. I'm glad to help. And I'll send you a bill in the mail for $19.99. Just kidding. My help is always free. Best market for selling natural, larger than half-carat diamonds. Kathy Morris, the best place to do that would be not at a pawn shop, not at a gold place. I would say eBay is okay. It's flooded with those, like, technically smaller stones. But I would say probably, and I'm not saying they're small, but I'm saying smaller. I would say you could probably try like Facebook Marketplace. You could probably try that. Moissanite does not fluoresce, Kathleen. Let me make sure that the one that I bought the other day, there was a slight pink cast on one of them. It does not fluoresce. So hold on, let me turn my light out and show you. So here we go. So moissanite, see the diamond, the one fluoresces, and moissanite does not. See how it's got a little bit of a pinkish hue to it? But it really doesn't fluoresce. There's really no fluorescence there. And then the other one, like this one's moissanite, and you'll see that there's no fluorescence. It's just picking up the color of the light, but it does not fluoresce there. And this moissanite, the big one, the great big center stone, it does not fluoresce. So that's just the light reflecting. But if I put it next to this one, and then we hit the light, the diamond over there fluoresces, and then these just basically don't. There's a light pink hue that comes from them, but that's just feedback from the UV light. And you have to have, like, I'm going to turn the light back on, guys. Let me cover that. There we go. So yeah, it doesn't fluoresce. Great question. Let's see here. Are most of old rose-cut garnets really just glass? The vast majority can be glass. And then people sell them as garnets and they're not. I could show you the difference. I've shown it in my garnet video. I've shown it lives before. Great question, Rhonda. And yes, it's about 50-50 that they're garnets or they're glass. And you just have to know. You look at the stones, you see if they're cut or molded, and then the garnets are cut, the glass is molded. There you go. For the most part. What stone is the pink and becomes intense depending on the light? What stone is pink and becomes more intense depending on the light? Cinnamon roll, you can talk about pink stones of kunzite or morganite, and I don't know about being more intense depending on the light. Never heard about that. Sorry, you've got me on that one. Yeah, that's good news. Thank you. Like in Czech jewelry. Let's see. Most. Oh yeah. Yes. They have Czechoslovakian glass that looks like garnets. 119 people. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much. I'm exhausted. What would you do with loose station pearls? Accumulated quite a few through the years. Erica S. Um, hmm. You can mount them in metal and wear them. Yeah, guys, I gotta go. I'm exhausted. I would say on that, can we cover that the next time? Because that's a tricky one. Do you know an approximate value of moonstone? I would never be able to know that without even seeing it. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm tired. I need some more coffee. I need to clear my desk. I need to get my tools back to the studio. Thank you all so much for being here. You know how much I love you because I do, and I mean that. I'm exhausted and it's time to go. So I love you so much. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Love you. And everyone, stay tuned. I think tomorrow's video can be a really good one, and I might delay it for Saturday. So tomorrow's might be scooted over to Saturday. So, okay, thank you all so much. Good night, everyone. Thanks for being so kind. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for all you do for me and my channel. And I just checked my Subsy like a couple hours ago, and it was like I was still at like 2,382 in 28 days. I'm holding strong because of all of you. Spread the word, spread the kindness. I love you because you know I do. Bye-bye.